Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have 4 new concepts here. 1 or 2 of them are new models. One is one I don't think I've ever reviewed before, and the other, we're gonna give it away because it's one of my favorites and it's a Primo knife with Primo steel. I've already taken them out of the box. We're gonna get into them, check them out real quick, and all that's gonna start right now. The one I'm gonna show you right now is a relative of this. This is the Corvid XL, and it is a beast. Then this is the Corvid M. That's not the one that I'm showing you. I'm actually showing you right now. This is the Corvid Mini, and the one that was missing was one that should fill this gap right here, and that's one of the ones that I'm going to show you right now. This is the Corvid M Plus. Would you look at it? Just look at it in all of its M Plusness. This has Primo steel. It's S35VN, baby. It does not have a reversible clip. I really like this canvas, or what do you call that? Burlap micarta. There's a little bit of milling right here. You can see the lines, Now this one, I don't even know. There's probably 50 different versions of this one. This is one of the little fancy pants ones. But let's give you an idea. If you're a knife enthusiast and you've been around in the knife world, or if you're not, but if you're familiar with the Corvid, you knew that this was a size that we all wanted. It was just kind of missing, and they filled the gap. And in true typical fashion for Kansept, you could get all of these in a bunch of different variations. But you know what? Here's the QSP Penguin to give you a little size reference. Yeah, this is a beastoid. This one is getting closer to the everyday carry size. This one, it goes in and out of the pocket very well. That clip, I like it. It's not too strong, and it's not one that I'm gonna bend all to heck if it catches on my seatbelt. Let me move these out of the way real quick to give you a little look at this. Look at this. The action is buttery smooth. You can flip it with your thumb. You can also flip it with that big flipperisco. That flipper does not have any jimps on it, but you can use this fuller to do a little reverse action, and the ergonomics are really good on this one. The jimping does help lock you into place. It's some big jimps. Ka-donk, 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 ka-donk. I mean, I had to do it. And look at this. The geometry, this is not a chonker blade thickness. This comes down to laser edge. I mean, you talk about a major slicer. This is my kind of knife. And even though it has such a high profile, it's surprising how it disappears in your pocket. And I'm not kidding when I say that the XL, which is this big beast, this one, you put it in your pocket, you can't believe you have such a giant knife in your pocket just because it's more slender, and it works. It really does work. Now, I've checked out the M, and I do like it. It's just a tad small for my width hands. You know, I have 4-inch wide hands, and I like it. I have no complaints, but I kind of wanted a little bit bigger, and that's what they did. This works so well. It has great action, great ergos. You know, you could sharpen this till the cows come home, unless you don't have cows, and you might be sharpening until there's nothing left. But all of the things that we normally find to nitpick aren't on here. I would say the only nitpick would be that there's no jimping up on this flipper tab, but because of its placement and the size, you saw how fast. It comes out faster than a switchblade. Yeah, you want to discuss that? We've done that before, but it comes out as fast as you want it to. This is really nice. I'm enjoying this. We're going to talk about this on the live stream, and we're going to give one of these knives away on the live stream. Now let's get out the next one. This is the Kansept Rafe. Would you look at it? Just look at it, and it's a 4T5 design. It has copper foil, carbon fiber, some carbon fibre. There's like 5 or 6 different variants of this bad boy. This one has black stonewash, CPM S35VN, baby. Pow! Right in the kisser. And you're like, what in the world? And I flipped it open and I was like, what in the world? It's definitely different. And I was thinking, okay, maybe I can open a pop with it. I could do a little tss, or maybe I could do it backwards like this. This I would say is probably going to be able to be used as a bottle opener. And then can we front flick it? Yes, it's front flickable. The reverse flick works very well. And oh, it is super smooth. Now, this is a smaller size knife. You know, my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25, and it disappears in my hand. This is kind of a 3.5 finger knife. You get about 3.5 on there if you have large size hands. You can choke up because it doesn't have the back flipper tab, so you could get up here and do a little cut. It has some thick geometry. I mean, it's not the thinnest behind the edge, but this is going to be a knife enthusiast knife. Overall, it's 6.11 inches. It has a 2.6-inch blade, has a flat grind. This is a liner lock, and it is buttery smooth. You can see that it is centered. It has good lockup. It has all the things that you want in a medium-sized knife, and it's multiple deployment. It's really easy to reverse flick, and it's so smooth. It's just drop shutty, and that right there, that is just so snappy, just the way they have it. There's no jimping up here, but just because of the way, see how it doesn't stick out? And I'm trying to get ahead of myself because I'm trying to make a short video. I'm not succeeding so far, but you can see that the flipper does not stick out. So when you put your finger up here, it just automatically, I mean, spasmodically just pops out, and it's super snappy. These are very cool. I like it. This is definitely one for a knife enthusiast. The jimping does work. The jimping has good aggression to it, and look at this colorway. I love the brass color, the brass and the copper and the black, getting you up in there. Take a little bitty look at that carbon fiber. It looks so good. It doesn't have a reversible clip. This clip is titanium, and it is a milled clip, but it's just not reversible. So that is the new Rafe. I don't even remember if I started this video out with the fact that right now Kansept has their big holiday sale going on. It is up to 40%, but here's the kicker. Are you listening? I have a 10% code that you can stack on top of the knives that are on sale. I'll have a link in the description and in the comment section where you can go to the knives that are on sale up to 40%. So that means if it's 40% off, you can stack my code and get 50% off, which I think is freaking awesome. Now, this is a knife that so many knife enthusiasts have seen and know. I don't think that I have actually reviewed this. This knife is a joy, and it was in my pocket today. Oh my Lanta. This is the Kansept Convict. One of, I don't even know how many different variations of this there are. This is like knife perfection, just for how comfortable it is. And by the way, it is a frame lock, and it has a very nice pocket clip. It is a sturdy pocket clip. It's not a reversible clip. And look at this. I love this colorway. This colorway just always, to me, is a Mr. Fancy Pants. I love the way it looks. You're gonna like the way it looks. And this is S35VN blade steel, baby. And I don't even think I knew this. There's a lot I don't know. Check it out. Sheepdog knives. Does that not make sense? This goes along very well with the other knives you see in sheepdogs. Speaking of sheepdog, here is an idea. There's the sheepdog, and if I didn't put it up, which I don't think I did, here's the Corvid M Plus up next to the regular size Kaiser sheepdog. You can see it has a taller blade. It is thinner behind the edge, a little higher handle, a little more grip, just a bigger handle. So that gives you an idea. I'm glad I got this one out so I was able to show you. Back to the Corvid, or the Convict. I'm not going to say there's too many knives on the table because that would be blasphemy. But look how oh, it's slick. It is so slickery, buttery smooth. It's like it's riding on air, and the pass-through is so good. You can get fancier versions. You can get more budget versions. You can reverse flick it, and I love it when you get a frame lock like this that you can still reverse flick, and it doesn't have the lock of death. It is so comfortable. This is an absolute winner of a knife. And make sure you stop by the live stream, because we are going to be talking about these knives. We're going to do size comparisons, and we're going to be talking about them. And if you have any questions more than what you see in these quick videos when I do quickies like this, then that is the time to ask. Now, let me show you the one that I'm going to give away on December 15th at the live stream. All you have to do is just be there every Friday night. Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. We do giveaways, pizza checks. We have a lot of fun from 8:15 p.m. Eastern time till around midnight. We are there for a long time. Stop in and you will have a good time. This is the Kansept Nest Street. This is one of my favorite EDC full-size knives. It is such a comfortable knife. It has all of the things that I've talked about with these other ones. They have great action. Kansept has the action down. It's super smooth. This one is S35VN blade steel, baby. And look at this. Look how comfortable. See how it flows in the hand so well? I mean, so well. And you could choke up a little bit if you want to get up here right next to the heel. It's one of my favorites. I don't have a bunch of complaints or a bunch of nitpicks. The only one would be a sharpening choil. And that's, you know, sometimes the sharpening choil is not that important. I always point it out because it is important to some folks, but this one is one that is a joy to have in your pocket. And the reverse flick and the action, and actually, let me grab mine. Now, this is the one we're going to give away on December 15th, and we're doing a bunch more giveaways because 'tis the season. This is what it looks like after you've carried it. See how the handle gets nice and dark, gets that not worn look, but a little bit of that oil patina from the oils in your hands. So I do like it when it transitions and gets a little bit of character. But Kansept, they have a nice website. You could go there. They have all the measurements. If you're curious, these knives have fixed pivots. They have ceramic ball bearings. They're made very well. I can't complain about Kansept. They make just such good knives. So this is the Nest Street. We're going to give that bad boy away. This is the new Rafe, which if you want a smaller knife, let me give you a size comparison. There's the QSP Penguin, because everybody should have a Penguin, right? That shows you the Rafe is a little small knife. You could put this in your fifth pocket. That could be a fifth pocket carry. And then here's the Convict. The Convict, oh my goodness, this one is just, wow, it is such a good knife. I mean, they nailed it. They knocked it out of the park. And then let's back out here just a little bit and show you this bad boy. Oh yeah, the Corvette M. So I'm really excited that I was able to get a 10% off discount code that you can stack. Whenever you can stack codes, and you know, this is the time of year when all the knife companies have big sales going on. So this was my chance to show you a couple that I hadn't seen before, a couple new ones, and then one of my favorites that we're gonna give away. This one's brand new. Make sure you subscribe, and if you hit the notification bell, that will notify you before the live stream starts and when I'm doing giveaways. Most folks don't hit the notification bell and they miss out. So go watch this video. You're really gonna enjoy that. And until I see you in the lives or the chats or right after you hit the thumbs up to support this channel, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.